The 80s and 90s are littered with IPs and marketing strategies that drew hard lines between boys and girls. Pink aisle versus blue aisle, brand managers and marketing teams acted as if they had every facet of sales on lock. Every once in a while, something would come along to challenge these notions, and in 1986, American Greetings did just that with monstrously good results. Hi, my name is Derek J. Hoover, and this is the history of my pet monster on Yesterdaze.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
69, dudes!
Well, there's your problem right there, Vern.
Hey, Willie. Cowabunga!
Goonies never say die!
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
And knowing is half the battle.
Autobots, roll out.
Thunder! Thundercat! Oh!
Gordon's alive!
Oh, yeah!
It only takes a spark. It only takes a spark to start.
Hello and welcome to...
Hello.
Hi! Hey, buddy. How you doing? Did you just get here?
Hola.
Hey, Dustin's here, too. Where'd you guys show up?
Oh, you were saying hi to us, right?
No, I was saying hi to the audience, but I really like your excitement.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
hello,
you should
audience.
have it, because tonight's just for you, big guy.
My
Hey,
name is Jason.
Yep, and this guy here, what's your name?
Dustin.
It's Dustin and Jason with me, Derek J. Hoover. Hey, we're part of Yesterdaze.
I'm back on the show.
He's back on the show.
I never
gang.
took a break.
Ever.
I was gonna say I don't remember.
Nope.
Being,
I was here the whole time. And here I am again.
Joke's
back.
on you, motherfucker.
Dang it!
I'm back at
He
it.
got me.
He's
He
back.
got me.
He's back in the habit. Mm-hmm. Ain't that right, Whoopi?
Yeah, call him Whoopsies Goldberg.
Is there going to be a Sister Act 3? The final act where she dies at the end?
God.
Kathy and Jimmy betrays her.
Jimmy.
Kathy and Jimmy. It doesn't. It is the name right for that, whatever that is.
Gentlemen, we're talking about Captain and Jimmy.
The Cosby slur.
Yes, Derek was very nice enough to do this episode on Sister Act for us.
Just for you.
Back in the habit.
Lauren Hill. I think she's going places.
That kid's going somewhere.
Yeah.
She's got it.
She got just essentially disappeared after the
She did
miseducation,
kinda.
right?
Lauren Hill did just kind of poof.
Yeah.
Haven't really seen much of
You
her.
gotta look, but you can find her.
But like, she's not. Is she putting out stuff?
Yeah, she's doing a whole album.
I have a feeling that what you're about to say is bullshit.
Oh, there's more. She's just not doing a whole album. It's of something.
Yeah, she's
Whoa.
playing flute music.
Oh, jeez.
Flute Man Greg.
Like Andre 3000.
No,
Yeah.
he copied her.
They
okay.
all copied Lizzo.
Did I hear recently that Lizzo said she was done with music?
Yeah, something like that.
You guys remember when she ate that crystal? Never mind.
The Indiana Jones movie.
She ate Dan Aykroyd's crystal skull.
You bowed the fuck out of that. You're like, nope, never mind. I'm
You
good.
found the monkeys.
You found the monkeys.
I just know I did it a bunch, and I think it's funnier not to say it sometimes.
Fair enough. Tonight, gentlemen, we are closing out Picks and Appreciation Month with something handpicked.
We're appreciating somebody.
I'm appreciating Jason. I won't appreciate you.
Hey, thanks, guys.
I'm picking from Dustin's picks something just for you.
Okay, great.
Just for you.
Great, I like that.
Because we are talking about my pet monster tonight, and we are joined by an actual pet monster.
Yes.
Jason's very pet monster that I remember
didn't set up a fourth
fondly.
mic.
What? He don't talk.
You can't speak. It's just a
You
plush
just got to
toy.
take the chains off.
He's
of
just
them,
gonna.
and he should.
He's just gonna sit in the chair.
He's gonna
like
tell
Jeff.
me how hungry he is and snacks.
He's just gonna sit in the chair like Jeff. And my name is Jeff.
This is an original My Pet Monster. I think they came out with 10, 12 years ago something. They had a reboot of it, but this is an OG. A lot of the stuff from when I was little, I don't have anymore. I don't know where it went.
Yeah.
But this guy does remain.
I'm glad he remains. I have fond memories of this guy sitting in your rocking chair in your.
Oh, do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And then here's the thing.
I don't know why I remember so much about
I don't know
your
either.
room, buddy.
This
Your room was cool.
I like to think so. Thank you. I don't have the other part of his chains though. He's only got one of the two handcuffs. I think it was taken.
Oh, you think somebody?
Yeah, but also I don't care. Who gives a shit?
I think
Still
it was
looks
your
cool.
mom because if he's got both of them, he can come to life.
Is that how he does it? I would break out of myself. The little plastic or rubber handcuffs were cool with the Velcro. You could probably get them online.
Oh, I'm sure
you could
probably find a replacement.
Probably pick one up for $20 or something.
Yeah.
I love this guy. I think he's great. He's my mom lives down the street from me, and I keep some of my things over there. Not many, but I have some of my personal effects from when I was young. But a lot of this, like I remember, I had a nice little collection of Muscle Men at one time.
Yeah,
and I love Muscle Men. I have no idea where they went. I think I moved out. Is what happened. I moved out of my house when I was like 21, and I think a lot of this stuff just disappeared, or the brothers went through them or something. But
filched him. No, filched,
jizzed all over my stuff.
Oh no, it means much worse than that.
Yeah, it's very disgusting.
Is there a butt involved?
There is a butt involved.
Pass.
John Waters is a fucking maniac.
Afraid of Felcher.
Dumb and Dumbers.
Hold on a second. Did you just post me on Twitter?
I think he did. I think he did because I felt my pocket buzzing.
Oh no, I'm on Twitter with the thing already. Boy, that was quick.
That's called promotion.
Welcome to the 21st century, baby.
You and Monzie.
Mm-hmm.
You and old Monzie.
Yeah, I don't. I feel like I did see the movie.
Yeah, because we're talking about the whole McGillicuddy today. We're talking about we're talking about the toy, of course. We're talking about the movie. We're talking about the cartoon. Do you know for a fact whether or not you watched it, or you just it seems familiar to you?
I think I did.
Or?
I bet I did.
You do think it was a rental for you?
And I remember the other little toys, the smaller guys. I'm sure you're going to get into details, but those were cool.
Cartoon.
The cartoon didn't have toys.
Maybe aware of it? I don't know if I ever watched it.
No.
I watched it.
I like it. I like that.
It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah.
But, gentlemen, anything to report at the top of the show? Anything fun to talk about?
I mentioned last week that I had a big important story about hatching something.
Yes.
And I don't know if you guys have ever showered in my house. I don't think they have.
No.
There's a window in the shower, which is odd to have a window, but I could look right outside. Yeah, and I could open it. I could crawl out if I wanted.
You
to.
sing to animals like Snow White?
I used to, but now there is a big bird's nest built on the ledge outside.
Oh, no shit.
Feeding them?
I think I'm going to. And there's two little beautiful blue robin eggs in this thing. Oh, I think it shat one out during the eclipse today because there's only one yesterday. Now there's two little eggs in there.
Eclipse bird?
That'll do it.
Oh, and I think I'm gonna go to the store and get some like worm bait, some tiny worms, and I might put in a little thing right up there next to it when they're born, and the mother will just like, oh, this is great. This is a fucking smorgasbord.
It's tremendous.
I might do that.
Yeah.
What do you think? And then I'll be able to sit in there and watch it.
Yeah, that'd be nice, as long as they know what to do.
The bird, the mom will just come by, pick it up, and just transfer. But every time I get close, the mom, flies away.
Sure.
But I'll be in my shower and I'll see those little birds and their weird little naked heads bob up and down with their big blue eyeballs that are all bizarre.
And then when they get older and they fly away, they'll come back and they'll spray shit on that window.
Oh, God, isn't that
and
the dream?
it'll be like, hey, Uncle Jason.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thinking of you. All the little baby birds, when they're like little fetuses, they look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson's head, all veiny.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Wait, there's that, and then we had this. Did we really get into it last episode? Our 6th day. This is the final day. You should talk to that a little bit.
Should I?
This is the 6th day in a row that Dustin and I have hung out.
Yeah,
and we've had plans come together that just so happen to align every single day since this past Wednesday.
Yeah,
it's intense.
It all started with a radio rewind record, and we did a couple episodes with a couple friends, and then the next day I worked from home, and it was my boss is on vacation this week. I didn't have to go anywhere. It was just monitoring emails and catching up. So it was pretty much kind of an off day.
Sure.
So my vacation started Wednesday night with the record, and then Thursday, drive up to see I Think You Should Leave.
This is my house, asshole. You leave.
In Chicago at the theater with this guy.
It's just me, Jason.
Tim Robinson.
I'm not the Blues Brothers.
Sold out show.
Sam Richardson was there, Patty Harrison, Brooks Wheelan, a slew of other folks, including 2 people from the television program The Bear.
Yep.
It was a star-studded affair.
And they showed like 5 to 6 sketches that
Yeah.
never made it to air.
That was really cool.
So that was fun.
That was at the famed Chicago Theater Full House.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we headed north to Milwaukee and then stayed the night, but were rudely awakened around 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30-ish, yeah.
Fire alarm.
Oh, no.
At La Quinta Inn.
What's that?
At La Quinta Inn fire drill. And I'm throwing pants on, getting my shirt ready. And Jason just calmly walks to the phone, dials the front desk, and proceeds to ask, is this a false alarm? It is. You're positive it's a false alarm. Okay. We don't go anywhere.
Let's go lay down in bed.
And
go back to those
we just
beds.
have to listen to it for 10 minutes.
Yeah. We could have gone outside, but it was chilly. I didn't want to get my shoes on.
You were going to have to listen to it either way you slice it.
Right.
You got to stay in a comfy bed. and
Yeah.
listen to
We
it.
turned on ridiculousness and, just watched people.
Has MTV officially changed its name to Ridiculousness TV?
I think so. And then the next day, we slept in quite a bit because of that rude interruption from our slumber. And we met up with our podcast friend, David Bobke.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
David Bobke.
We briefly mentioned the previous episode, but we had reached out to him, and I thought we had done so in the past, maybe with no response or something, but it worked out this time. He switched some things around at work, met up with us for lunch in Milwaukee, went to a record store. Dustin went nuts
I
in
bought
there.
45 LPs.
You had a healthy stat. You posted a
45 albums.
I
he
got
left
5
with.
of them for free.
Nice.
Man alive.
Just because of my boyish good looks.
I saw him going through them, and David comes over to me. We're at a different area, and he's like, how many albums do you think he's going to get? And I look over there, and I didn't see a stack going, so I was like, I don't know, maybe 5. I was way off. Way off.
Multiply that by 9, son.
Holy God.
Yeah.
That's multiplication type of body.
He got a Brannigan record.
Brannigan.
Go-Go's. And then we went and saw The Last Dinner Party.
Yeah.
And that was a really good show. So another sold-out show.
Really good show.
Oh,
Really good show.
Did you tell him about the Don's TV repair place?
shit. Yes, with the Gremlins. I sent you a picture.
You sent me a picture, yeah.
We went there, and this is kind of custom built for you. We kept looking around. There were gremlins in every room, and I was like, Derek would be going nuts here.
Oh, yeah. No, I'd go batshit in a place like that. I would
So,
go,
pretty retro place.
Yeah,
I would
it was
love
like a speakeasy drink and burger joint, but it's set up like an old TV repair shop. Yeah. It's very, very
checking off so many
80s
boxes.
kitsch.
So many boxes.
And then,
being
we
checked.
went to that show. Then the next day, got up, drove home. We saw Matthew Sweet that night at the Castle Theater.
So jealous you got to
after
see that.
it's WrestleMania Night 1. And then the next night, WrestleMania Night 2. Had a little shindig over here. And then here we are tonight recording again.
6th and final day.
I go back to work tomorrow. My break was bookended with recording sessions here. But this dude was hanging by my
Damn.
side the whole time.
Butch and Sundance.
Catfish in the
Catfish and
sticker.
powder keg.
Yeah, but it was pretty successful. Very busy.
Meadowlark and Stinky Fridge.
Stinky. Stinky fridge. Yeah. And the ice box.
The ice box.
We had some Norwegian food.
Lutefisk?
No.
Yeah, we went to the Norwegian. It's a restaurant in Rockford, Illinois. It
Okay.
was good.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds
I
like
had a pork belly sandwich.
Delicious.
sounds like a fun little getaway, gents.
Lot of stuff packed in.
That is a lot of action for 6 days.
Yeah.
It was.
God damn.
Fun times.
God damn it if we didn't do it.
Fun, yeah.
You did it. You did it.
And
Well-
still found time to watch My Pet Monster, the
I was just
animated
gonna
series.
say-
Well, not you did.
You found time
I
to
didn't
jump
watch
into
it.
this. That said, gentlemen, you ready to talk about My Pet Monster?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about My Pet Monster. My Pet Monster is the name for a product and franchise that covers 3 facets of direct marketing to kids in the 1980s. Toy, cartoon, and kind of a runner-up, direct-to-video special. My Pet Monster began its life as the plush toy by American Greetings, specifically their side of production that focused on toys, those characters from Cleveland and Am Toys. Historically, toy companies had taken the approach of, quote, girls like dolls and plush toys, boys like trucks, army men, and guns. These perceptions were challenged, however, by the universal success of Coleco's Cabbage Patch Kids. A couple years later, Hasbro's My Buddy in 1985 showed that there may be an untapped market for boys outside of action figures and such.
Did either of you
for imaginative play
own a My Buddy? Because I did not.
I wanted one.
Really?
Yeah.
Not a kid sister? Because you already had brothers.
I know, not at the time.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have brothers or sisters yet, and that's why I wanted a My Buddy.
I don't know how successful My Buddy was. The video I watched made it sound like it wasn't that successful, but like that song is burnt into my head.
For sure.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. My buddy and me. Cut it up.
I never leave the spot without my buddy. I never hit the block without my buddy. Feel like I'm about to drown, my jury flooded. If a nigga wanna try me, I'ma bust him. My buddy, my buddy. My buddy said, shot it, he say he gon' ride for me. My buddy, my buddy. My buddy really love me, he say he gon' die for me. My buddy.
I never had one. We did Cabbage Patch on the show, and I mentioned I did have a Cabbage Patch doll when I was like 3 or 4, whatever I was, maybe 5 years old. But I never had a My Buddy. I don't remember having the desire for it.
And I remember being of the age where when Child's Play came out, I was like, oh, I know exactly what they're doing. You know, even as a kid, it was like, it's the
Deranged My Buddy doll. I wanted a My Buddy doll. I remember when they came out, and they weren't like a runaway train of success, but they were successful enough to make Hasbro and other toy companies say, hey, maybe there's something here. Maybe there's something that has some legs to it. So
as far as like boys wanting like a doll,
boys wanting something more delicate, if you will, for that type of imaginative play. Meanwhile, gross out toys remained ever popular, with items such as Garbage Pail Kids and Boglins capturing a healthy share of the market.
Those are cool.
Boglins were so fucking rad, dude.
You know what?
I loved Boglins.
A lot of the stuff we cover on this show,
so fucking bad.
Like action figures are cool and stuff, but I love monsters and I like the weird shit. Monsters and robots. That's what I like.
That's the cheese.
That's the cheese.
Monsters and robots. I've been months trying to crack the code with you. Like, what is something that... and really, the early hint should have been creepy crawlers, because you got excited.
I got a little tickled for creepy crawlers. I never had it, but like I like the idea of these old... Like, even... Did I tell you locally that someone was selling these old molds from like the 60s?
Yeah, you sent us some pictures and shit.
Like, just that's kind of stuff I just think is really... The vintage stuff and then the little weird gross out stuff is fun.
Absolutely.
So, that's my take on it.
Well, so the gross out toys were capturing a pretty decent chunk of the market. With this in mind, American Greetings created what was, at the time, one of the few plush dolls marketed to boys. Released in 1986, the Stuffed Nightmare came in a vibrant blue color with bright red hair, reddish, fuchsia. What would you call that? Blow him kisses. It's like a red, like reddish?
Hot pink?
Hot pink? Fiery like the flames of hell. Excuse me. And insane eyes, nose, and teeth set in molded plastic. The monster also came with a bright orange pair of shackles that could be worn by the beast or by you, the kid, and featured a breakaway link for savage play.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime!
The toy proved so popular with both boys and girls that additional plush monsters were created, such as My Football Monster, that featured the monster in his own unique jersey, as well as additional monsters Gwonk, Wogster, Rark, Yiplet, Yaplet, and Beaster, all in a wild assortment of colors. The plush monster would prove popular throughout the 80s and into the 90s. Promotion for the toy's release would come in the form of a pilot that would be packaged as a direct-to-video special, since the series wouldn't materialize. The special saw grade schooler Max being enchanted by an ancient statue resembling the actual pet monster. Max goes on to transform into the very same monster anytime he's overwhelmed by hunger, but is able to change back into Max when the plot calls for it. Dr. Snyder, the archaeologist that unearthed the monster statue, as well as 2 statues of other monsters, has studied the lore behind the statues, is frustrated this power was transferred to Max, and becomes obsessed with capturing him for publicity purposes.
Isn't this The Relic?
You know?
Starring Tom Sizemore.
You have to wonder.
Penelope Ann Miller takes place at the Field Museum in Chicago. Because this kind of sounds like The Relic.
I was just going to say, like, did this go on to inspire The Relic? Because that'd be kind of rad if it did.
This crazy monster statue comes to life.
That monster's crazy! At the film's end, Max accepts his new role as essentially his sister's pet monster, with the intention of using his new monster abilities for good. Meanwhile, Dr. Snyder laments not being chosen to receive such powers to one of the remaining statues. Before the movie ends, this statue's eyes begin to glow, and Snyder is bathed in energy. It is suggested he is also transformed into a monster that corresponds with the statue. Max and his sister Melanie were portrayed by Sonny Beeson Thrasher and Allison Court, respectively. Colin Fox portrayed the nefarious Dr. Snyder. All 3 would go on to be in the animated series as well.
Do you think that was a good decision? Do you think anybody would have noticed?
As if we wouldn't notice.
Yeah. Like, do you think their voice acting was so good that it was worth...
Well, I mean, Allison Court had a hell of a career.
Okay. I know she did the Beetlejuice.
She did some other stuff that will be brought up, of course, because she ended up having a pretty impressive career and is still doing voice acting. My Pet Monster, the cartoon, debuted in ABC's fall lineup on September 12th of 1987.
On him I can depend. My pet monster, a monster of a friend. He's big and blue and scary, but a friendly monster too. My pet monster, I love you.
He's always playing scary tricks, but I know that's okay. Cause he's just having lots of fun in his own monster way. He loves to munch on garbage. He'll even eat the can. If this sounds gross, please understand.
He's my best friend.
There's a monster in my pants, and it does a nasty dance. When it moves in and out, everybody starts to shout.
Monster! Oh! Monster! Oh! Get out of here, monster! 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 Get out of here, monster!
Everybody know
I'm a motherfucking monster.
I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. I'ma need to see your fucking hands at the concert. Profit, nigga, I got it. Everybody know I'm a motherfucking monster. I'ma need to see
My pet monster, my very, very bestest friend. My pet monster, a monster of a friend. A monster
We didn't do number one song, number one movie, but if we were to do that,
Boyz II Men.
If we were to do that and use the show, it would the show's premiere. It would once again be Stakeout. Number one song at that time.
Bob Seger
would be "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi.
Oh,
Stakeout. I didn't realize it did so fucking well, man.
People love Emilio Estevez under a bed.
Estevez was the shit, and Dreyfuss was kind of a badass in the 80s and into the 90s, I guess.
You never have friends like the ones that
hide under beds. Very good. Consisting of one season of 13 episodes, the cartoon saw My Pet Monster, now referred to as Monzie, living with Max and in hiding from a much larger monster called Beaster, just like the toy, who hates light and is constantly trying to drag Monzie back to Monsterland.
Did you just have a whole meal while you were outside?
What the hell's going on?
Jesus Christ. He walks out with an empty Ziploc bag. He comes in with a full Arby's value meal.
What are we doing here?
My Pet Monster needing snacks.
Yeah. Max did change into a monster when he got hungry. You got something to tell us?
No, I went. My daughter's going to prom soon.
Yeah.
So I went shoe shopping with her today. I'm sorry to interrupt. Couldn't find what she wanted. I sent her down to Bloomington with a friend of hers. credit card. They just came to drop my credit card off.
Sure.
She had spilled some crap in the car. So I
nice.
took some stuff to go help her clean it up and just brought it all back in to throw away. That's all that is.
She didn't spill it on the shoes, did she?
No.
Oh, thank God.
You are a good dad.
She's got a car out. She's driving her mom's car. Car's worth more than my house. Not an exaggeration.
What the fuck is she driving?
Like Wagoneer?
Is that like a PG Cruiser?
No, it's a very expensive Volkswagen.
But it's not my daughter's car. It's her mom's.
Yeah.
But she's letting my daughter drive it so she go to Bloomington and back.
So she's probably freaking out that she spilled Dairy Queen in that.
Not too bad. Not too bad. But I was just helping her get that cleaned up before she goes back home with that thing. So that's where I'm sorry.
Right, it's a Volkswagen Wagoneer, yeah? If I'm not mistaken.
Is it Volkswagen? Maybe it is, but it's big. It's a big SUV.
It's huge and not cheap.
No, I'm not joking. It costs more than my house.
I believe you.
And it makes me very sad. To know there's a car that... Because, I mean, I guess you can live in your car, but not comfortably.
Is that where your child support went all these years?
Oh.
No, I didn't pay any child support.
You want child support? Get it out your ass, bitch. You want child support? Get it out your ass, bitch. You want child support? Get it out your ass, bitch. You want child support? Get it out your ass, bitch.
We had a saying in the car industry, well, you know, if things go wrong, you can live in your car, you can't drive your house to work.
Mm-hmm.
A second antagonist comes in the form of their nosy neighbor, Mr. Hinkle, who constantly suspects Max of being up to no good.
Yeah, he's like the Ochmonix or whatever and fucking
the goddamn
the
nosy Mrs. Kravitz.
Yeah.
Alf, the Ochmonix are trying to get the Peloton. They're getting suspicious, Alf. Alf, get the fuck off the Peloton.
When I got your
Don't fuck the cat, Alf.
Supermobile, they had an Alpha action figure, but it wasn't marked down.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, I had.
God damn it!
There was no price tag on
Hold on a
Gordon
second.
Shumway.
This is 2024.
Yeah.
And you were at a Walmart and they had an Alf action figure
And
for
Ran
sale?
Tool.
Jesus.
Was it Alf or was it Alf in a Hawaiian shirt? Because there's two Alf lines.
There's
two Alf lines
It
right
was
now.
like a big box that had an open flap and it had
the NECA
he had
Alf,
like
and I
the
want that
radio.
Alf.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There are two Alf lines. Again,
a tune line?
2024.
Both by NECA.
Gotcha.
I think Elena sent us pictures of the
did she?
other versions.
Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
But I did not see a price tag. I knew it was probably north of $25. Safe assumption based on other prices of said merchandise in that vicinity. It was in the electronics.
I'm gonna
they don't even
say-
have a back wall corner like Target. It's just
No,
a
Walmart,
little cubby in an aisle.
Yeah, it's tiny little shelf, and I'm probably going to put it at about $24.99 to $34.99.
If it had been in the clearance shelf, I would have just bought it without even checking.
I think I know the section you're talking about because sometimes they'll have like Pennywise will be over there, or like
weird
Jason
cartoon versions
Voorhees
of like
Jason Voorhees.
I've
seen that
or
cartoon
Notorious
version.
B.I.G.
Yeah, I just wanted to check out their vinyl section because I'm always curious. What does Walmart stock?
Turns out they stocked the Footloose
The
soundtrack.
Footloose soundtrack 40 years later.
Yeah, it's weird the shit they have. Not a joke.
Yep.
Very, very strange. Very, very strange.
Kids love Chris Penn and his inability to dance.
Can't unsee it. In order to keep his existence a secret, Max will on occasion place Monzi's orange shackles on him, which then give him the appearance of a stuffed animal. It is shown that the cuffs also work on Beaster, reducing him to a smaller stuffed animal version of himself. The only people who are aware of Monzi's existence outside of Max is his sister and their friend Chucky. Both the live-action special and the cartoon were produced by Nelvana. As stated, Sonny and Allison starred in both as brother and sister. However, even though Sonny played Max in both, Allison's sister character was Melanie in the special and Jill in the cartoon. Meanwhile, Colin Fox provided the voice of Mr. Hinkle. Though the cartoon wasn't a huge success, it would cause a bump in sales. Most of the cast would also later be reunited for another odd adaptation by Nelvana, the animated series for Beetlejuice. The series is currently available for streaming on Pluto TV. The special can be found on YouTube.
Did you guys ever watch the Beetlejuice cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I wasn't a fan either.
Yeah.
I watched it a few times and I was just like, eh. And I got a toy from a Burger King Kids Club meal.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah. I probably watched
like it
5 episodes and tapped out.
I had a friend in college who looked like the. You remember when Beetlejuice turns into that snake?
Yeah.
I had a friend who looked like that. He's very sick.
He's very, very sick. Very, very sick.
He had the big bug eyes and the big head. Yeah. He looked just like
for
that.
your daughter, Chuck. Merchandise. Outside of the initial plush from Am Toys, additional product included numerous licensed materials such as golden books, Ben Cooper Halloween costumes, puzzles, coloring books, lunch boxes, party supplies, and even
TV trays?
No TV trays. I'm sorry,
Son
brother.
of a bitch, bastard.
Damn it.
God damn it all. Even inflatable pool toys. I may have you, depending on their costs, if you come across them at like yard sales and stuff, like metal, just like here's Grandpa's old set of 4 metal TV trays. I may have you snag them for me. I may start making custom.
You like that
TV
idea?
trays. That was a great idea.
We talked about it on Silverhawks.
Yeah,
you like that idea?
I think that's a very easy idea and sounds fucking fun.
All right, here's the only problem with the idea, but this is an easy workaround, I think.
Okay.
So here's a good example. Right over here, I have a vintage television with a black and white photo that I had printed up. It's a black and white glossy of a Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I had sent that somewhere, and they said we can't print that up because that's a trademark thing. It was Walgreens.
Yeah,
you know?
Walgreens is fucking weird.
And then I was like, all right, well, that's the Walgreens in this part of town. What if I go to the shitty part of town? Will they do it? Turns out they'll do it. They didn't think twice about it. So I think you just have to find the right place to start printing up licensed material. That some people have just no idea. They're like, yeah, whatever this is, I'll print it up.
Yeah.
But some places
And
are
most
a little
places
pickier.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
They just want their money.
Yeah. Some places have no idea what the rules are, and
then you
some
can do your
places do.
decoupage.
Which are there rules for shit like that?
Are there rules for the
Like-
music I put in Radio Rewind?
Like what?
Probably.
I don't
don't know.
If there's rules like somebody getting. Well, you know what? It's funny you mention that because I ran. This was the dumbest thing on the planet. As we all know, we've talked about it before. My grandpa was a Santa Claus.
Right.
He was a Santa Claus for the Pika Mall. He was a Santa Claus for the East Peoria Festival of Lights. But in addition to that, he was on retainer and contracted with the Ford Modeling Agency for a while. And
to be Santa,
to do photo shoots, he was a Ford model.
Yeah.
So he showed up in a bunch of different ads here and there. We'd see him through the years. He was like in some ad campaign for Hilton Hotels. He, I think, showed up in a Pepsi ad. This just it like broke our hearts, but like it made it very special. The year he died, that Christmas, he had always wanted to be the Santa Claus in the Macy's Day Parade. Of course,
that's the big one.
That's the big one.
That's the show.
That's the big show. And of course it never happened.
Cup of coffee in the big time.
Yeah.
But that year, images of him as Santa Claus were used in Macy's ad campaign. So
well, that's a nice consolation.
So we're watching the parade, and here's these giant banners, and here's all this shit, and it was my grandpa.
He kind of did it.
He did it.
He kind of did it
in a fucking crazy way. And
but he said he was a model for other agencies and stuff. Did he know that the images that he was taking that ended up being used for Macy's? Did he know they were going to be used that way?
No,
he was
a
just
lot
paid
of it was
a
like
flat rate.
Yeah, he was a flat rate model. Like, hey, we need to do some Santa photo shoots. Can you come up to? And I think,
and they're not going to contact you when those get licensed.
He's showed up on Christmas. Now, after they found out he was dead, they retired him. And I think it was. I saw his image used one more time. One more time. one more time. It was the following Christmas, and it was like a insert mailer, and he was like up in the corner, doing Santa Claus. And I mean, I was
you broke down sobbing.
I cried a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it was at Fiji.
Like, you're fucking with me here, people.
Like I was going to Bradley at the time. I just finished classes. I went to Gorman's and killed a couple pitchers with some friends. Went back to the frat house, just change and just kind of chill out for a minute, and take a nap and shit before going out and partying. I go to the bathroom and just like grab the newspaper or whatever, and here's this mailer. My grandpa's on it, and yeah, I got a little wistful. But
I'm just imagining you at a bar.
But it was still cool.
And like there's some mail at the bar that's just kind of off to the side, and you see it, and you pull the thing in. It's your grandpa, and some guy you don't really know is next to you, and he's crying. He's like, "Oh my, hey man, what's wrong?" He's like, "This is my grandpa." And like, "That's fucking Santa Claus, you idiot." He's like, I'm sitting next to a real nutcase, and he's Santa Claus is fucking grandpa.
Cut him off.
Call the police.
But it really was your grandpa.
It really was my grandpa.
And my aunt's a tooth fairy.
All right, out you go, through the door or out the window. I do want to kind of maybe start making my own TV trays.
Okay.
Now the series saw
that's going to be a Patreon perk.
Get your own,
if
get
you
your custom,
drop enough money, he will make you a custom TV tray of the property of your choice.
You could parlay that into a Pinterest or an Etsy store. That'd be nice.
Vertical integration.
Yeah. I'll keep my eyes open.
It sounds like it's something fun.
They're out there.
Now, the series saw home media releases for Canada in 2008 from Kaboom Entertainment. The series would see a U.S. release in 2009 by Trinity Home Entertainment. The pilot movie did have an official VHS release in the 80s, with the movie being a #1 rental for kids for 17 weeks straight. To date, the live-action film has not been released on any other form of media. In 2001, Toymax released a new talking My Pet Monster that featured a couple minor changes to his look. I think you were kind of talking about that.
I referenced that earlier, yeah.
As well as several fun phrases for interactive play. In 2012, American Greetings sold My Pet Monster and Popples to Saban Brands. This led to the release of a mobile game called My Pet Monsters, a Tamagotchi-styled game that allowed you to raise your own monsters. The last update for the game was in 2013. Let's take a pause here because I know you had to step away for a little bit. We, of course, talked about the introduction of the toy, the direct-to-video movie that was a pilot that never went to series. They went ahead and just rebranded it as a special, and the cartoon.
Yeah.
What say you to these things? I know you own that fella right there. You think you recall renting the movie. Had that iconic VHS tape cover of the monster busting out of the TV.
Yeah.
Just made it very appealing every
I saw that
Friday.
When I was really young. Here's the thing. I bet I thought that was really cool then. I'm sure it is bad. Like, they had a guy in a costume, right?
Not
like
great.
Being the what was it? One of the kids turns into the monster.
Max gets, like, one of the statues hits him with rays. The sun hits it right.
Sure.
And
the nighttime
turns
is
him
the right time.
Yeah, the nighttime is the right time.
Fuck the sun.
And basically, fuck the sun, buddy. Basically turns him into a living equivalent of what that statue looks like. Anytime he gets hungry, he turns into the monster.
This looks like something I have only seen footage of in an Everything is Terrible video.
Oh, yeah, good call.
I never rented this. I did recognize the VHS box from seeing it in video stores, but I was never duped into renting it. And I think I'm better off for it.
I was duped, and 7-year-old or 5-year-old me loved it.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned it last week on the show that we're recording this last week's episode and this week on the day of the solar eclipse. Today would be a prime day if someone were going to be turned into a My Pet Monster with all these rays and the sun.
Yeah,
I feel like it would be today.
I was hoping for monster powers.
Well, I think you have to want it and put yourself in a position to receive them.
Were you at a totem?
Yeah,
No.
Did you do anything like go to a totem to get these powers?
No, I was...
No squirrel statues on your route or anything?
See, I was at a totem. Nothing happened.
Shit. That's a bummer. Maybe you have to be little kid.
Yeah.
Probably. Henry, have you seen him today?
Oh, yeah.
How's he doing?
Shauna did say he turned into a grade A asshole after I left.
Well, there you go. You just
he
got
was-
yourself a pet monster.
Did he sprout himself a big old tuft of blue hair?
You sure about that?
Bottomless pit of
You hear about
eating?
this one? He is very hungry, but we think he might be going through a growth spurt. So, I don't know, maybe he is. Maybe he is so much my pet monster.
Could be.
Could be a crackhead.
I don't remember the
He
cartoon.
just called this kid a crackhead.
Yeah, that's the worst thing he'll ever say about his son.
Low
too.
brow.
I did you watch the cartoon, Dutch?
Okay, I watched one episode.
You didn't watch it. You didn't watch it growing up?
I thought I did.
No.
I recognized the theme song, but once I started watching, I was like, I don't think I did watch this.
It's not ringing any bells.
If I did, I watched like one episode, and I was like, nope, not for me. I watched The Masked Muncher because it looked like he was a wrestler, and I was like, it's WrestleMania weekend. Let's go with that one.
Perfect.
The Masked Muncher. It
Your
turns out
algorithm is beautiful.
he was in a pie eating contest.
Oh,
yeah,
That's cute.
it's adorable.
I want snacks.
The cartoon skewed younger than the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not much younger. I would say I don't know, the movie was like for 4th and 5th graders. The cartoon was for 2nd and 3rd graders.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you know his catchphrase?
What's that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I like that very much. I really like that.
It was pretty
quite a
good.
bit.
It was pretty good.
How was the animation?
It was okie dokie.
Got me. I said I did it to myself. That's on me.
It wasn't
Walked right
bad
into it.
compared to some of the other shit we've watched. It was decent.
Yeah, it was cartoony and it was fitting for the monster. Like Monzie looked great. That was a great character design. The people looked like fucking people. Whatever.
People's just peoples.
People's just peoples. But we have watched shit with far worse animation. Rockin' Wrestling comes to mind.
Oh yeah, that was not good.
You think Triple H is going to bring that back? We're going to have a new...
I do think that.
Cody Rhodes' Rockin' Wrestling.
Oh boy, huge missteps coming.
Would Dusty be the Jaga Force Ghost of it?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that'd be something.
I'd watch that shit. Absolutely, I would. You're goddamn right, I would.
Him and Sapphire just cutting promos in
Sapphire?
heaven in the sky.
Their big fat shiny faces.
The Teletubby son.
Yeah.
Now, the brand saw imitators and homages over the years, which included the Cuddly Ugly plushes, Los Temblors, and My Monster Buddy. In January 2012, Adidas introduced the JS Roundhouse mid-handcuff sneaker designed by artist Jeremy Scott. I remember some articles popping up about this when they came out.
I do not remember these, but I watched the video and
you saw it on the Secret Galaxy
yes,
video?
and I've been made aware of the controversy, the
Yes.
controversy about it.
The shoe featured a bright orange shackle intended to be worn around the ankle, just like Monzie's. Stuck between a rock and... Oh, I'm sorry. The shoe drew criticism as some claimed it conjured images of slavery.
Oh.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place, Adidas issued a statement that any link to slavery by way of the company or Scott wasn't true, as Adidas could not come out and state the obvious that this was a design inspired by My Pet Monster because they had not secured any licensing
Isn't that funny?
to officially label this a My Pet Monster inspired
Like
product.
the first thing you want to do is say, "No, this is like My Pet Monster," but you can't say it.
You can't.
So you're just saying,
get the shit suit out of you.
I think the PR guy is probably like, it has nothing to do with slavery, and then he does like a huge like wink, like you know what it is, right? I don't have to tell you.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
It's a fucking toy that we don't have licensing to.
Also, white kids are wearing them.
Ixnay on the Eisensley.
Now, I wasn't alive back when the slavery happened. Were they wearing orange shackles?
No.
Were they made of plastic and Velcro?
No, that's because of Nickelodeon.
Okay.
No, because I think if that was the case, I think
it might be
slavery
right.
would have ended a lot fucking faster if that was what they were using to try to bind other humans.
When did they? 87? Is that when they came out?
86.
86. Nickelodeon, was it? It wasn't really in its full orange phase then. So that's just kind of a coincidence.
Yep.
Yeah.
That they had the bright orange
Orange is a
shackles.
kid color.
Yeah.
It was my favorite color when I was a kid.
Orange Test Psi. One of my favorite shirts when I was a kid was a baseball sleeve where it was a white front with Lion-O on it and bright orange sleeves. It's one of my absolute favorite shirts. And another favorite shirt that happened to be orange. Remember, this was big in the 80s, the Iron-Ons.
Oh, the Iron-Ons.
Like, girls would have like a periwinkle sweatshirt with like 5 kittens.
I had one with a monster truck on it. It was like sparkly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just got that real heavy feeling about it. You know? It just kind of, it doesn't move right with the shirt.
my favorite one, and it somehow held up for a while, but it wasn't like a full-blown print of dinosaurs. It was very cartoonish-looking dinosaurs, but they were just stencils of them across an orange shirt.
Yeah.
It was my favorite shirt when I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
If I could have wore it at least once a week, every week in the first grade, my God.
You wouldn't be here today.
No, I'd probably be president if T-shirts are us.
I liked airbrushed T-shirts.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I've got a photo representation of one that I used to have. If you can see it right there.
And what is that of?
It's the airbrush.
Oh, the airbrush. Yes, okay.
Yeah,
that's me in the blue there on my kindergarten field trip.
Delicious.
It said Dustin, just so in case any predator didn't know my name already, they could just read my shirt.
It was a line of shirts helpful to predators.
Yep.
Yeah.
Specifically for the John Wayne Gacy set.
Is your name Dustin?
Yes. How did you know?
I'm a friend of your dad.
I'm a friend of your dad.
What's my code word?
Dustin?
You like dinosaurs, right? That's it!
He nailed it. Hey, why don't you come over and see this puppy?
Dad, can't we find my puppy?
I at least had a password.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
That was dinosaur.
It was dinosaur?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a weak-ass password. That is 1, 2, 3.
My password of my family was Liayakoka. Had to say the whole thing. Or else I wouldn't go with you.
Your dad was a Chrysler man, huh?
Oh, yeah. Through and through. Said big 3 or bust. That's my old man. Too big to fail is what he said.
I was afraid I got the wrong reference because it's a card joke, and I'm not very confident in my card jokes, but I was like, I hope I stuck that one, and it makes sense. Perfect.
You did.
All right. Jeopardy paid off. I think that was on the NES Jeopardy game. I eventually memorized every question and answer. I could
Complete
get
dominance.
a perfect game on NES Jeopardy.
It's good. Congrats.
That's great.
That's how you become captain of the Scholastic Bowl.
High score. That's
Thank
right.
you, Daddy.
Play your video games.
Oh, my goodness. 2015, Warpo Toys.
What's my password?
Allosaurus.
Leia. You're a stranger.
Roger from Roger and Me? Nope.
Help.
I'm not going nowhere.
Stranger. He didn't know my password. What's your password? Leia Coca.
And my parents even used this as an example once. So, like, say if, for instance, Ray or Mary across the street were to show up to pick you up, make sure to ask them what your password is. And I'm like, is this a... Are you trying to warn me about our neighbors across the street? You're using them specifically as an example. Am I not to trust them?
They've left their shades open a few times. There's some freaky shit happening over there. Stay away from Mary.
Chuck saw some shit. And he's like,
Mary used to remind me of Tori Amos. So
maybe you go over there on your own accord. I don't know.
maybe you go figure
she
some
had those
stuff out.
rats, though. I'm not afraid.
The password is little earthquakes. I think it means orgasms.
Orgasms, yes.
Orgasms.
If you're doing it right.
So, 2015, Warpo Toys started a Kickstarter campaign for a plush figure called Don't Cuddle the Krampus. The doll leaned into the 80s gross-out aesthetic heavily and drew heavy inspirations from My Pet Monster right down to its own set of shackles. This isn't surprising, seeing as how members of the Krampus's design team had also been part of the original My Pet Monsters design team. In what can only be called a true travesty, the campaign goal was not met, and Don't Cuddle the Krampus never came to be.
A second plush with cuffs on them.
Yeah.
These had to have inspired a whole generation of S&M folk, right? Yeah.
You from New York? Boys got those S&M bars up there, don't you? You want to see something weird in the basement?
Oh, Tom. That's great.
Oh, boy.
Did I tell you that I asked my mom about that sketch? Did I ever tell you that?
The S&M sketch?
I did tell you that.
I don't think you ever told me.
Yeah, I was like, because I was watching it, and I was like, I don't know what that is. So I asked my mom, I was like, what is S&M? Or she said,
watch the Frankie Goes to Hollywood video.
She said, I'll tell you, but you got to tell me the password first. Never found out.
Relax.
Yeah.
That's the password.
Milk bath is the password.
Oh, I saw that video.
Did you watch
the
Frankie Goes to
Hollywood? Yeah, the band one. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, you didn't see that on MTV.
No.
My question on that show is anytime something super dirty happens in a video, it's like, what was the plan for showing this video?
Yeah.
Where do you think this can be seen?
What? Yeah,
by
exactly.
people?
What's your fucking
BBC
end game
3.
right now?
Robin Thicke's like, you know what I love is fucking hot, delicious ass.
Sweet nipples.
My whole video should just be tits and ass. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh,
and everyone's
hey.
And everyone's like, oh, that would be great. But then what's the plan to show that?
Yeah.
Where does that even be seen?
What's your end game?
If you just have naked ladies in your video, who can watch it?
No.
Where are you going to put that?
Well, apparently the future hosts of Radio Rewind on YouTube.
I watch it every day
with
now.
age verification.
It's my alarm to get up in the morning.
Hey. In 2016, marking the 30th anniversary, Creepy Company released an assortment of licensed material, including enamel pins, t-shirts, and a 6-inch vinyl figure that saw two versions, 500 in his standard look and a mere 100 in the shackle orange color.
Oh.
It's pretty cool looking.
I thought he was going to be in the Hawaiian shirt.
No.
Okay.
Have you
That's
ever
just for Gordon.
Did you
Gordon
ever
Shumway.
get Shauna a 6-inch My Pet Monster?
She's got access to a 7-inch one anytime she likes.
Oh, is that a limited edition?
Yeah, one of a kind.
Sometimes the makers of those things overestimate how big they actually are. And someone might be like, it's a 7-inch vinyl. Usually it's about 3.5, 4 inches tops.
I think you're undercutting.
That's just been my experience working with manufacturers of figures and estimates and such.
I just call mine my Migo.
I think I held that in as long as I could.
Me go in there. Me go in there.
You fucking idiot.
Jeez, it's ridiculous.
Oh, God. Oh, shit. Hasbro became the global licensee for the brand in 2018, which then led to Hasbro purchasing all related American Greeting properties from Saban, along with Power Rangers. In 2019, Super 7 released a My Pet Monster and My Football Monster as part of their Reaction line of figures. 2020 saw a Funko Pop and Mystery Minis release of product, while Super 7 would go on to re-release their Reaction figure in a flocked version in 2021. This time, he would be packaged as though he was breaking out of a TV in similar fashion to the live-action special's original VHS release. While no reboots are in the works, enthusiasts can always count on something related to the property being released periodically. It does always seem to be on the market in some way, shape, or form. Either 80stees.com, I'm sure, if they don't already, will have My Pet Monster t-shirts, or somebody's releasing a maquette or a vinyl figure or a Funko Pop.
So you're talking about,
he always seems to be around.
You go to these thrift sales and stuff. Keep an eye out for the TV trays. I'll do that. if I saw something like completely separate from the show, if I saw something related to that My Pet Monster, I would just pick it up because it's like a cool retro thing.
Yeah.
Without even thinking about it, I would no matter what, I'd pick it up. But people are pretty hip to shit anymore about knowing what to pick up or what to flip. But if I saw some old like VHS of My Pet Monster, I would absolutely pick that up.
Oh hell yeah! You see the VHS of this? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, not in my collection. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles coming out of their Shells Tour VHS. I got that.
Hell yeah.
That's the one in conjunction with Pizza Hut.
Pizza
correct?
Power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pizza Power, baby.
Marriage made in heaven.
Absolutely. I think this is, normally this is the part of like, gentlemen, what do you think of My Pet Monster? Gentlemen, tell me what you think.
I never had one. Like, I had a couple buddies.
But you always wanted it, didn't you? Be honest.
I don't know. Like,
really?
You wanted
I don't ever recall putting it on a Christmas list or a birthday list, and it was something that I thought was cool. I think my childhood best friend had one, and I would see it at his house, but I didn't understand the advertising campaign. Like, that was all new to me upon researching this. That it's like, oh, it's a way for kids to like lean into their id and the monster. They can act out and whatever. Like, I've been told I was born an adult.
So you've always kind of been that guy.
Well, you had a full beard when you were born, so,
Yeah.
and a full set of teeth too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So
But his
that's
double them chompers.
I mean, that's a reason. That's like Benjamin Button disease, essentially.
Yeah.
If someone said you came out looking like that, I would think, she just gave birth to an adult.
Yeah. So I
Came
don't
out
know.
asking for a pair of slacks.
Never leaned into to the My Pet Monster. I was just, there were other things that just grabbed my attention more. I did have stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I wasn't above cuddling a plush toy at bedtime. It wasn't My Pet Monster.
Oh, I wanted a My Pet
So
Monster
yeah,
bad.
this was something that it was like I knew would be fun to talk about, and a topic that many people have strong feelings for. Just nothing that I ever experienced firsthand.
This is one of those properties, and especially the direct-to-video movie that's in that area of weird that is right in Eric's wheelhouse. Eric of Hey Internet, Eric here. Like, he loves it. He loves My Pet Monster. He has the fondest, in his own words, he's like, I rented the shit out of either the Madball special or the My Pet Monster
The Madball special, was that live action or was that the cartoon?
No, that was a cartoon.
Okay.
But what's funny about that is that special Allison Court was a voice in that, and she went on to. She actually ended up having a pretty cool. She voiced Jubilee in X-Men, and actually
X-Men 97.
Well, she was the original voice of Jubilee in 92, but at the time of recording, the most recent episode to release, she voiced a version of Jubilee.
Gotcha.
So I don't think she's doing the. Oh hell yeah!
You're watching the new.
I have not
tremendous.
jumped in yet.
You're watching the new X-Men on Disney Plus.
Hell yeah!
And is it
terrific fucking show?
Is it terrific? Is it?
I've had one complaint.
Is it? Are they cursing? Is it PG-13 or is it just like a
hard PG?
Okay, so no real cursing.
I don't think
no like
there's-
blood. Just like intense action.
Yeah, intense action. Nothing overly violent.
Pretty dramatic still.
Very dramatic. There was what I would call a horror episode that
Sex worker is what you say.
No. Horror, not horror.
Oh,
No, her name's Aurora.
Yes.
Borealis.
Brought to the big screen by one Halle Berry.
Halle Berry's. There's one episode where there's some scary elements to it. It drafts very heavily from the Inferno storyline. But it's incredibly well done. The animation's awesome. A lot of the original cast returning and the replacements they found for cast members who have passed away. You'd think like the guy who is now voicing Cyclops, because the original voice actor, if I'm not mistaken, has passed away. Sounds almost fucking identical to him. It's tremendous.
They go back to Australian accent for Wolverine.
God, wouldn't that be great? A bizarre Australian accent.
How many are they done showing him now? How many episodes do they do? You know, they do like 13.
Shit.
More than My Pet Monster?
No. I want to say this first season is going to be 9 episodes. I haven't I haven't been wanting to like spoil it for myself or anything like that, so I haven't been going to Wikipedia to see what's the upcoming episodes. I know at the time of recording, I think they're on episode 4 or 5.
No sweat.
I think they're getting into the home stretch of wrapping it up for the season, but it's been great. It's been awesome.
I might jump right to that and not go back and watch a bunch of the old stuff.
You don't need to.
Okay.
If you have enough memory of the old show and how it ended.
I don't know that I want to slog. What did they make? How many of those did they make? Like 65, 85?
It was a lot. It was like 5 seasons. And the 5th season they weren't originally going to do. It was like, this is super popular. We need a 5th season. And the 5th season's wildly different. Like the animation's different. Some of the character designs are different because you had a whole different team. These people were contracted for 4 seasons and they moved on to other shit. Like, you told us 4 seasons. I have other jobs lined up.
Yeah.
So I went to a different animation house. The style looks a little bit different. If you watch anything before going into this, go back and watch the last episode. That's it. Just watch the series finale. Just to kind of brush up, like, where did we leave the X-Men when this show came to an end? And then you can jump right into it.
Okay.
You don't need to go back and rehash.
And honestly, after that, I might be promptly canceling Disney Plus. I just don't use it.
Yeah.
We
got a Hulu bundle.
We use my brother and sister-in-laws.
I know the Hulu,
but they get to use
Disney,
our Netflix.
Combination is coming sooner than later, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where it's just going to become one thing, so I might get back on board then. But
Hulisney.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for the fact that Shauna's mom and her sister and brother-in-law use our Netflix, honestly, well, I don't know. There is some kid stuff on there Henry likes. Like, there's this little kid show. It's called Oogie Oogie that he really likes.
Yeah,
Thank you. And also with you. And another one called Odd Bods. There's some kid stuff on there. I don't fucking watch it. The only reason why, if it wasn't for Henry watching it and family members using our login for it, I would have gotten rid of it and just sign up again whenever the next season of Stranger Things comes out. Because I
got rid of Netflix.
I don't watch shit on there.
I watch Hulu for wrestling, YouTube, Pluto, and Max, and that's pretty much it.
Pardon me, Incubus style. It should be Hulisney ESPN. It's the 3 of those. I didn't want to leave out the sports.
I will.
Is
you burst.
Is Nat Geo not part of that?
Nat Geo's on.
Hold on.
Here we go. Let him do it. Let him do it.
Hulisney ESPN Geo.
I feel like you're talking backwards. Like the devil is.
Yeah. The devil is a part of you.
He's got him by the gonads.
The devil's got you by the gonads.
My plums?
You got you down by your plums.
The devil's got you by the theos and the cockroaches.
This is your last devil. This is your last Malcolm Jamal warning.
I'm gonna Keisha and I pull all of your hair out.
Gentlemen, I will tell you this: if they reissued him just like he looks right there on your chair, oh, absolutely.
Who wouldn't buy that?
Instant fucking buy.
Who wouldn't buy it?
If they said tomorrow, like, hey, in time for Christmas this year, get your pre-orders in. I'm gonna
buy it.
We're gonna re-release. Okay, and I'm ordering 2. One for me and one for little baby Henry.
Yep.
Absolutely.
You guys have buddies together.
Henry would go apeshit with something like that. It is a classic play gimmick. It was kind of a perfect toy. Live action movie, not so much.
Yeah.
Cartoon. I remember when the cartoon came out, and I didn't like the cartoon.
Yeah.
It was on a short list of cartoons. I just didn't. I gave it a shot, and I was like, no, I didn't like it.
I don't know why. Watching like WWE Superstars or something instead.
I was like more into like action cartoons at that point, I guess. But we will be back after these brief messages.
My pet monster.
He's bigger than big.
When he fights battles, he always wins.
And he's your friend, too.
He breaks his chains.
Put him on you and break away, too.
With my pet monster, you're busting loose.
He's big.
And scary.
And helps people, too.
And he's your friend, too.
My pet monster plays all day.
Tough.
Awesome.
Looking great.
And all your friends will want him for their friend, too.
My pet monster has breakaway chains from Amtoy and American Greetings Company.
Hey, a monster pet. What's that? A monster pet has puppet action. Chain up for action. Get a monster pet. They're tough. But monster pet's a good pet, too. And so friendly. But look out. They'll get you. Uh-oh. Beware of monster pets.
My My Monster Pets have puppet action features. Part of a My Pet Monster collection, each sold separately with breakaway chains from Amtoy.
Saturday afternoon on Global.
That's her. Monster!
That's right. It's My Pet Monster. But watch out, because once you turn the magic monster key, he's out of this world. And sometimes things get spooky.
Chucky, there's something else in here.
What is it?
I know.
I don't. You better run.
Monster!
Uh-oh. Because Beaster can turn up anywhere.
He's not gone.
Still here. So come along for the ride.
Bites away.
It's a monster-ific good time.
Ooh, totally awesome.
Sure is. Monsters! They're everywhere! But you won't need help if you ride along. And catch My Pet Monster Saturday afternoon on Global.
Hello! It's My Pet Monster! He's your wacky blue furry friend!
Chains can't hold me. Arr! Did I scare you?
Just squeeze here and he talks.
Hey, dude, what's up?
Lots of crazy phrases.
Give me a big kiss.
There's no end to the fun. You can get up with My Pet Monster. Take care of him, and he'll take care of you.
I'm your buddy. Hey!
My Pet Monster with breakaway chain. Your big, scary friend. By Big Time Toys.
What a great, great American plush monster. Jason, thank you so much for bringing this gnarly-looking fellow.
You bet. I'm looking at him.
He looks great.
I'm looking at him online.
Yeah.
Cheapest one I'm seeing is like $250. They go for like upwards of like $400.
No.
The handcuffs themselves are. It's like I think $40 is the cheapest I found for a pair.
Yeah, he ain't cheap, man.
Oh man.
And who's selling the handcuffs without the doll?
People who want as much money as possible, parting it out. It's just like if somebody's selling like an action figure.
Wow. Okay.
Some people part them out like, well, here's a cape for this. Here's the accessory.
You never know. Like that's a lot. Like if someone said My Pet Monster, $75, $85, I'd be like, okay, that's probably about right. But like $250, $400,
that doesn't surprise me.
Go to my brother's store a couple weeks ago. He's got a little shelf full of all board games of the past. Mm-hmm. There's a game on there. It's worth like $400-$500 now. It's fucking
Fireball Island.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Isn't that crazy? People want fire. I had that when I was a kid. It was probably $30.
I had Crossfire.
It's very
I
hard
had Crossfire
to find
too. The little ball bearings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get caught up in the Crossfire.
Yeah, for some reason I thought my basement was going to turn into Thunderdome so I could play that with my friends.
A lot of smoke and red lights.
I'm just hanging out in my basement shooting ball bearings.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
It was all
and a
bullshit.
disc.
Well, oh yeah, the little spin disc.
Yeah.
It looked like a little like a throwing star with the ball
Beyblade or
bearing
some
on.
shit.
You know what? It was like an extreme Hungry Hippos.
Yeah,
because you just instead of gobbling up, you're just firing these.
It was
little balls
Hungry
at you.
Hippos, but it was for all the marbles.
Yeah. Oh, not. I mean, it's all right. It was pretty good.
It was fine. It's fine. Yeah, one, I can remember seeing that game in your brother's shop, and two, it does go for a lot, especially complete.
Unbelievable. I had that growing up.
It's insane, this shit.
I remember that.
It's only worth that if somebody pays it.
I essentially, many people are paying it apparently for it to warrant that cost.
Yeah.
And yeah, you give it enough time, somebody will pay that. There is an ass for every seat, and there is a collector for everything.
Yeah.
Do you ever play that game?
No.
Fireball
Maybe that's why I don't understand. Because maybe if I had played it, I'd been like, oh yeah, it's worth that price point.
There is
it's a pretty fun game.
It's like a 3D thing.
I remember the commercials.
Okay, so like the board is like it's not just a flat board.
It's a topographical map,
and then the top is like a little plastic like demigod.
Yeah,
and I think what you do is you can roll a thing, and if you get a certain card, you can fire a fireball. And the path that you walk on is like where the fireballs go. So some parts of the path you're safe, and sometimes you're not. And once you hit the certain card or whatever, you can turn it to whatever path you want and fire the fireball out of the demon's mouth or the god's mouth.
Yeah.
And if it hits you, you got to start at the beginning down by the docks.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
You got to go up there and you got to get the big red jewel.
Believe it or not, there is a secret galaxy about it.
Oh, is there about that game?
About that game.
Wow.
You should check it out. I think you'd really enjoy it.
I might like that one. That might be the first one I watch. Has nothing to do with the show.
I think you'd really enjoy that one. It was a surprise when they did it. And I I think they had kind of experimented with before, like, can we cover a board game? Because they did Mousetrap, and then they did Fireball Island.
That
I'm like,
game
what the fuck? Had the vaguest memories of it, and then I'm watching it, I'm like, oh my God, I fucking haven't thought about this game in couldn't tell you how many years.
I was more of a hi-ho Cheerio.
That's a good one.
Crackers in bed. You know, Monopoly.
Hi-ho Cheerio was
Scrabble.
good.
Hi-ho Cheerio.
Crossfire was good too.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Crossfire was fun.
I liked ending relationships over Monopoly.
Clue. I was really good at
Clue. Fucking loved Clue. God damn it. Well, gentlemen, that does wrap up Picks and Appreciation Month. But we will be moving into June. It's summertime. And we are going to be talking about some awesome anniversaries going into June. We kick it all off with the 40th anniversary of Ghostbusters.
Good.
Recently just watched the sequel. Loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went and saw it last Thursday.
I think it was kind of a bomb and didn't do well. I'm glad to hear it was good.
I don't understand why it's not doing well.
I would like to see it.
Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I'll see it before we record.
I have yet to get confirmation of this. I've tried looking online. I'm waiting for a couple people to get back to me. But famously in Ghostbusters, before they go up to Dana's apartment to take on Zool, there is this young redhead guy, very excited that the Ghostbusters are there. And he has shown up at conventions and stuff like that. And he is known as the Ghostbusters Yeah guy. It's like, Ghostbusters, yeah! I think he's at the end of this movie. He doesn't do a Ghostbusters, yeah, but I think he's there. He's in a red vest, and I think he's there as like an action news reporter.
The one before
Pretty
this
certain it's fucking him.
Was Ghostbusters Afterlife, right?
Yes.
And in that movie, doesn't Paul Rudd say, "Bustin' makes me feel good"?
He didn't say. I don't think he said it in Afterlife. But he does say it in Frozen Empire.
He does say in this one?
Yeah.
So maybe there's some fan service between that and the Ghostbusters yeah guy.
That would be amazing. There's a lot of fan service in this where it's like, basically, it's like you walk away, it's like everything is fucking canon. It was my interpretation of it. So
the gorilla's in it from the cartoon?
Nope, different Ghostbusters altogether.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
When does this episode come out?
This one that we're doing, I can pull up a calendar.
September.
If it's still in May, come to on Saturday, June 1st. Come to my brother's video game convention. He's going to have professional wrestling there.
It doesn't come out in September.
No, I said if it comes out in May. It's coming out in May, right?
Well, hold on. When is the? I thought the convention was going to be in September this year.
No, I just said Saturday, June 1st.
Oh, okay.
So I feel like okay.
I'm sorry.
Should I do it? Should I do it?
I'm sorry. This episode that we're doing, My Pet Monster, comes out on May 27th. So yes, please, let's plug the shit out of that. Come to the it's a good time.
Illinois Game Con in beautiful Bloomington, Illinois. The Interstate Center, Saturday, June 1st, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Really cool event. We got a lot of great. We have like 100 vendors. We've got.
I was going to say, what are you looking at this year? I know in the past you've had the creator of Rampage.
I don't know that we're doing special guests this year.
Really?
No, I think we had a lot in the past, and I don't know how much value it brought.
Okay.
So we have professional wrestling's doing a couple video game related professional wrestling shows.
Sweet.
Tons of vendors. We've got food trucks. We're gonna have like 70 different vintage arcade machine, or not arcade machines, but old consoles you can play. Damn. And probably I think we're gonna have about 20 different arcade machines. It's all free. Once you're in the door, everything. All that stuff is free. The wrestling, I think you might have to pay a little bit for, maybe $10, but a lot of cool stuff.
It was worth it.
It was definitely worth it last year.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
Very cool. And you said that's June 1st?
June 1st, and I think we're going to get 3,000 people this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Bitchin'. I'm going to make sure I have the weekend off for that, either whether it's by way of burning a vacation day or if it's one of my alternating Saturdays off.
Just a couple days from now, so mark your calendars, June 1st.
Your brother Ryan puts a great deal of effort into it, and it's really a family affair because your mom's involved with it and helping. Her husband's involved.
As far as our personal family, yeah,
you're heavily involved with getting it together every year. So it's super.
My
cool.
dad and other brother helps set the whole thing up too. Everyone's
so cool.
involved. That we all get together and do that. It's really a cool.
Sarah's
thing.
going to be there with all our chickens. It's going to be neat.
Yeah. She will help us this year set up too.
Yeah. No, thank you for pointing out because I thought it was put off till the fall.
Nope.
But awesome. Awesome.
1st of June.
Awesome. Great way to kick off the summer. And kick off the summer with us talking about Ghostbusters. We may have I may record a guest interview for that. We'll see how that goes. We're trying to line that up.
Did you get Bill Murray?
Oh, that would be rad.
Harold Ramis's ghost?
Yes, I do a seance in my vintage basement. I conjure him by way of haunted wood paneling. But yes, join us next week as we kick off June's awesome anniversary month with Ghostbusters as it turns 40. You can hear these two wonderful gentlemen every Friday on Radio Rewind, located on the Drunken Lullabies feed.
Yep.
It is a delightful walk through yesteryear of songs from... Currently, you're in the... pardon me. You're in the 4, so 84, 94, 2004, and 2014.
That's correct.
Reviewing past hits.
If you want to hear songs from 1995, sorry,
you're
gotta wait till next year.
You're gonna have to be patient.
It's just how it is.
You gotta wait, sucker.
Can't help you.
But if you want to hear songs from 83, hey, guess what? They're already out. You can binge the whole year.
It's in the back catalog. Speaking of back catalog, segue. You can check out our back episodes if you are so inclined on YouTube as well. Yesterdaze is the channel name. Go ahead and give a like and a subscribe.
Are we getting ad revenue?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't think so.
Not if they're doing copyright strikes.
Not if they're doing it. Yeah. The very first one we put up was masked, promptly demonetized. This being the end of the month, I do want to do the monthly patron thank yous. Thank you to Mo, Patron Mike, Nostalgia Nate, Allison Troy, the Retro Toy Princess, Brett/Bert James, our dear friend Maddie, Quip, and Johnny Boy. Thank you all very much for continuing to be so supportive. If you yourself are in a position to help us grow, won't you please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Yesterdaze podcast. There are some possible changes coming to that, maybe some additions. More news on that later.
Are you doing an OnlyFans as it relates to the show?
You got it.
Oh, man, he's going to have, like, his toys in inappropriate places.
Oh, man.
That kind of thing?
Is going to be especially...
What you doing?
Especially dirty.
Oh.
Dirty.
I'm not doing a guest pictorial.
You gonna go get some old action figures of Chris Benoit, and then you fill in the blank? Shove them right in there.
Follow any of us. You can follow Jason at Couch Pilots Pod. You can follow Dutch at DutchStick11. You can follow me at Derek J. Hoover or follow the show at Yesterdaze Pod. You can, of course, leave us long-form feedback at yesterdazepod@gmail.com. Check out yesterdazemedia.com for a schedule of upcoming episodes as well as little write-ups of everything we are covering. That is indeed going to wrap it up for Yesterdaze today and this month. But hey, we'll see you next Monday.